How's it going, guys? It's me, Bailey, here again, back with another Unstallable Wing video, part 2. If you guys haven't seen it yet, my last video I made this year, it's really good, so highly recommend watching that one first. But anyway, finally have my second wing built. Took me almost like 9 months to get here, so sorry about that wait, guys. But here's the new wing. A little bit better, build. So my old wing, I have 4 individual wings. This one is now 5, plus a leading edge slat, which is basically what this whole wing is based off of, multiple leading edge slats. Only the whole wing is made out of that. So thought it'd be fun just to add leading edge slats from the timbers. Threw it on there. I also added some dihedral to this one because I need the dihedral because I'm using only a rudder and elevator. I got this plane here for my base. Built the wing, fits perfectly on there. Some dihedral. So now we can basically use this fuselage to test the wing, and that's what we're gonna do today. Before we fly it with the Unstallable Wing, I'm going to use the original wing that came with this plane, and I'm going to go through a couple different stall maneuvers with it so we can see what a wing of similar size would do compared to the wing I made. So I need rubber bands. All right, so I'm going to take off, probably going into this way, and I'm going to take it up here in the sky, and I'm going to a power off stall first, and then I'm going to do power on stall, just kind of see what wing dips, see if it stays level, see how much it drops, different things like that. Oh, for those of you who don't know, this is a Easy Fly 40, really good trainer plane. It's probably older than me, honestly, but really good little plane. All right, here we go. So it's about half power takeoff. Oh shoot. Everything was backwards. Okay, that could have been really bad, guys. So, yeah, that was really hard to fly. I don't even know how I leveled it out, honestly. We got kind of lucky. We almost had to end this experiment. I use a lot of rudder when I fly. That's probably why I didn't notice. But my rudder's correct. But man, that's pretty sketchy stuff. I'm gonna do a quick reverse here. Take me like 2 seconds. Oh, and now she works correctly. So I'm gonna go back up now. All right, that's better. All right, here we go. Banking around, getting into the wind, so everything's mostly the same. And power is all the way off. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Just kind of dips one wing. Doesn't stall too bad though. All right, power on stall. Adding some power here. Oh Lord. All right, here we go. Oh wow, way more aggressive. Yeah, it just kind of turns around. It does dip a wing a little bit, but it's not that bad. Anyway, let's see how fast of a landing we do to get her down. I'm gonna try to go for a pretty short landing here. Tried to hold it as long as I could, but that was pretty good. I mean, that was not too long of a rollout. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and put a different wing on her. Mount's the exact same. I have the rudder servo put into the aileron port on the receiver. So yeah, this wing just goes right on like the rest of them. Just these rubber bands. Works really good. I just don't plan on doing any high G maneuvers. So now I got my rudder hooked up to my aileron port, and it's going the right direction, so no backwards flying. Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh yeah. She's very unstable, but I definitely have control. Let's bring her in real quick. I'm gonna land. See what a landing looks like. She sinks a lot faster. Yeah, she definitely does not have the same glide. Slope definitely sinks a little quicker. But anyway, I'm gonna do a quick test on takeoff. Like, let's see how fast I can take off with this new wing. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. One more landing. See if I can make it better. Let's see how slow we can get. Not very slow. Oh yeah. And we'll run through a power off stall first. There we go. Cutting throttle, full back elevator, full back elevator, full back elevator. Wow, huge difference. Holy crap. Oh, there we go. There's a little divot. Let's get some more altitude. Huge difference, guys. I'm barely using any rudder to keep it stable. Oh my lord, look at that. Nothing, it's not dropping at all. Full back elevator. Full back elevator, power off. Look at that, it just drops. All right, pointing into the wind. Power on stall, here it comes. Just straight back on the elevator, guys. Oh, there's a wing dip. So look at that. I'm only pulling back on the elevator. Oh, now it's starting to flip over. A little less power. All right, here we go. Full back. Full back. Look at that, just kind of floating. Those are not stalls, guys. That's awesome. I'm gonna try to do some slow flybys here without flaps. So this is all just the wing. Here we go, let's see what happens. Slight headwind though, guys, keep that in mind. Wow. That's pretty high alpha, but oh, there we go. There's a wing drop. All right, let's do one more slow flyby. Then we'll start thinking about landings here. Here we go, full back elevator pretty much. Using the throttle to kind of hold my altitude. Trying not to climb. Look at that. That is so slow. Without stalling. No flaps. That's awesome. We'll see how slow we can get before we touch down. Not bad. I'm gonna do a full power punch out, downwind almost, and see what happens. Battery's dead. All right, quickly gonna do one more battery test here. Just ran out of battery, so plug the new one in. Taking her up one more time. Basically run through a few more things, maybe some more like basic maneuvers just to kind of see how it handles differently. But yeah, here she goes. Oh, you can hear him rattling. Let's see what she does in high-speed flight.
What was that rattling? The wing?
That was the wing, yeah. Not much different. If you watched my last video, you would know that the wing started to vibrate and rattle quite a bit, and it would also start to nosedive at higher speeds. This wing, I'm not noticing anything weird with lack of control. It's definitely not pitching down. So this wing's a lot more overall better designed, I think, for both high speed and slow flight. Definitely more on the slow flight side, but can handle those higher speeds. Wow. Definitely looks freaking weird.
Okay.
At the elevator there. That didn't look good. Well, good thing I brought her down safely. Look at that, guys. It's gonna need some TLC. We'll probably just call it there. I think we got tons of good footage of how this wing performs. I'm super happy with it. Like, there's obviously a big difference when it comes to the stalls. I think overall, while flying the airplane, it's a little unstable. Like, it kind of wants to like rock back and forth quite a bit. It's a little unstable, and that could just be because of the way I designed the wing. It could be the fact that there's dihedral and I'm only using rudder. There's a few other things that you could take in accountability for that. Anyway, I did notice though, when I was in a stall, I'd have way more control. Like, and you guys saw it, those power off stalls especially, it didn't even really pitch up. It just kind of fell. And I'm really happy with that, how it turned out. Like, I would say that if the engine quit, you could just pull full back on the elevator and it'd probably touch the ground soft enough to not hurt anything. So I'm super stoked about that. Power off stalls, it was very weird. It would like drop one ring, roll, drop the other wing, roll. So it wasn't really stalling, it was just kind of going like that. But yeah, definitely happy with the overall outcome of how this thing performed. Anyway, thanks a ton for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give me some of your guys' feedback. I love reading the comments, hearing your guys' different ideas. If I find something that I think is a really good idea, I'll totally add it to this wing. I do plan on adding flaperons in the future, kind of similar to the Kit Fox aileron design, where they're kind of like separate from the wing. I do plan on doing that later on, just kind of seeing what that does. But yeah, just give me some more feedback. Happy to hear it. Thanks a ton for watching. Also, I would not have come up with this idea if it wasn't for Sam Shepard. He has lots of awesome videos. I highly recommend go checking his channel out. He did a slat wing design very similar to this that I got the idea from. He does a fantastic job of explaining how his wings work, and that's where I got the idea. So I highly recommend checking him out. But yeah, thanks a ton, guys.